Now, there is a brief respite in store for today, so much dry conditions across England and Wales, but there are warnings still in force from the Environment Agency. And the reason for that is mainly because a lot of that rain is still travelling down from higher ground. So river levels are still likely to rise in some areas, which could still cause some flooding issues.
Now, many areas of England are still bracing for flooding after some parts of the country experienced over a month's worth of rain in a matter of hours in the last few days. Some roads and schools have been closed today, and rail lines have been disrupted too. Lisa Meredith is manager at the Combe Hair Salon in Ruislip Manor that has suffered from the heavy downpour. Lisa, I'm sorry to hear about that. Tell us a bit about what you've been going through.
Yeah, we opened the doors yesterday morning, ready to trade, and the whole place was covered in water and mud and silt.
Gosh. What's it like now?
We couldn't do any business yesterday. We had a major clean-up operation, and we got the humidifiers in trying to dry it all out at the moment.
Gosh, and would you say a lot of damage has been done? I mean, are you going to be able to reopen once it dries out, or are you going to have to do a lot of repair work as well?
Got to. We will be able to reopen. I think the biggest issue is because it's happened to us before, about 7 or 8 years ago. We're uninsurable.
Right. Oh wow.
So we can't get insured anymore, and that's the. So a lot of business, like a lot of our business, our retail products and hair and everything, extensions, ruined, and there's no way to get our money back.
Gosh, that sounds like a nightmare. Lisa, I'm really sorry. Look, best of luck in putting that all back together, and I hope you're up and running again as normal as soon as possible. More than 30 flood warnings have been issued by the Environmental Agency, meaning more flooding is expected. Let's find out more with weather reporter Nazaneen Ghaffar. Hello, Nazaneen. Hello.
Hello, yes. It's been really quite a horrendous situation, especially over the weekend and especially so through Sunday into Monday. As you mentioned, over a month's worth of rainfall. In actual fact, the worrying part of that is in what it was in such a short space of time, particularly for Woburn, where they had a record amount, where they had 125 millimetres of rainfall fall there, more than twice their September average, and that was just in 36 hours. And of course, we saw the devastation from that, and we've just heard from Lisa there with flooding widely across central parts of England. Now, there is a brief respite in store for today, so much dry conditions across England and Wales, but there are warnings still in force from the Environment Agency. And the reason for that is mainly because a lot of that rain is still travelling down from higher ground. So river levels are still likely to rise in some areas, which could still cause some flooding issues. But in terms of rain falling, there may be a few isolated showers across England and Wales. Otherwise, it's looking a lot drier. However, later on Wednesday, what we're seeing at the moment is the jet stream strengthening out in the Atlantic. Now that's moving its way towards the UK to the south of the UK, picking up a couple of areas of low pressure on its way, and that's going to dump yet more rain across parts of England and Wales later on Wednesday and into Thursday. And the Met Office have a couple of hours ago just issued a rain warning for parts of the northeast of England and eastern England, especially bad for parts of the Pennines and the North York Moors on Thursday, where there could be as much as 80 millimetres of rainfall. That's likely to cause some disruption and some localised flooding issues as well. Is there light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, there is. It is looking to become drier as we head into Friday, but then we start to develop a cold northerly airflow. So it's back to an Arctic airflow, making it widely cold across the UK from Friday onwards. Temperatures 3 to 6 degrees below average, with frosty nights to come and a bit of sleet and snow for the Scottish mountains as well. It's all going on this week.
What a lot to look forward to. Thank you very much indeed, Nazaneen. Pleasure to speak to you.